What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. Well, this is a little bit strange to come back to, I won't lie. I can't remember the last day I uploaded. It was sometime towards the end of last week. But I want to say it's been about a week now since I've kind of touched bikes or YouTube or anything. And I suppose it's a little bit of explaining to do, really. But first of all, I just want to give a little quick intro to this video. And this is Sasquatch MX, just recently released by the OG, G-Dub. I've not seen a track from him in a very long time, so nice to see him out on the creative side again. This track is apparently based on a sim track called Shanty Hollow, which I personally have never played, so this is all going to be very, very new to me. For just reading through the MXB mods post right now, saying that the height map is almost identical, but he's added a few extra bits just to probably to add it a bit more fun and variety to on the bike side of things. So these are my first laps as well, so if I'm riding like a bit of a spud, do bear with me. I'm so out of the flow on bikes right now. I've been putting a fair amount of time into sim recently for the 2022 Outdoors Championships there. And yeah, so I mean, first of all, it feels weird sitting down and talking to my computer again. I'm not sure the exact reason why I've not got round to anything. I mean, I did make a community post, or it might have been in a video, I can't remember which, I want to say video, last week, that I was going to miss a day or two. Turned into a lot more than a day or two. So I had some just IRL, like not drama as such, but just some things that took my attention away from YouTube. And then I did actually have something pop up just the other day, which took me away from it for a couple more days. I'm not going to go into it too in depth, but it's all family related, so I'll keep it close to my chest. But yeah, my time was spent elsewhere. Let's just put it that way. And then after that, so the last couple of days, I've been putting time into sim, and I've just been struggling to like enjoy my gaming at the moment on the motocross side of things. I'm not sure if it's burnout or what, but especially on MX bikes, nothing on MX bikes right now is really exciting me. I mean, we've got the national season coming up. I believe that is starts Thursday next week on Sunday. I know it's the 9th, so whatever day the 9th is on, I have no idea. So I do need to get a little bit of bikes practice in before I go ahead with all that, because as you can see right now, I am like a shell of my former self. I am riding the new McCreations stuff right now, so I've got a Husky and a Yamaha. I thought for the sake of the video, add a little bit of variety to the usual content, or hop on the Yami, and I think it looks really, really nice. It looks really, really good. Hop into third person. I do have riders like gear on right now. Sole reason being is obviously I still do the whole McCreation / aerial thing, and I've not got the aerial gear as of yet, so just using this is like a placeholder for the time being, but I'm sure you can agree it all does look very, very fancy, very nice. I am a fan of like the more recent Fox gears. there's something about it, like it's quite simple, but at the same time very, very easy on the eyes, so all good stuff there. I done round 1 at Parlour on sim for the NA and the EU side. I think over the 2 days of the races, I must have put a good 6 hours or so in on the track. I'm going to go into that a little bit more in a little bit, but I didn't score points, annoyingly. It was quite frustrating. So first moto, I didn't expect much, you know. First proper sim race back. Need to get used to how the road forms throughout the course of the race, and I got something like 28th, I want to say, which out of 40 isn't terrible, and I personally consider sim a lot more competitive game than bikes overall anyway. Then Moto 2 came round, and I was about 10 minutes in, I want to say. It was about lap 5, lap 6, and I was battling for a top 10. I was in 11th, battling with my teammate Seth Carl for P10, I believe it was, and I felt good. You know, pace felt fine and all that, but then I made one very small mistake, and it feels like the wheels just fall off at that point. It all crumbles and all goes downhill, and again I finished just outside the points. I think I finished 21st, which is incredibly frustrating because I know that the general pace is there. It's just a case of adapting as the track changes, because in sim with the road, the tracks change a hell of a lot more. I've crashed 3 times in a row on this one jump. The tracks change a hell of a lot more than they do on bikes. You know, you do actually have to change your line throughout the course of the race and so on. And there's some bits I'm not a fan of. I feel like for some part it gets quite scale electric-y, and on a very fast-paced track like Fox Raceway, once you've got that one defined line that people take, it's quite hard to make any passes because it gets so much faster than the rest. There was multiple times where I'd be a little bit faster than the guy in front of me, and I'd try and mix up the line to make a pass, and they'd just go much, much faster in the one kind of main viable route at the time. And then just, I don't know if it was my connection or if it's just the sim servers when you get that many people in one server, but I found that there's so many people were lagging all over the place, and I think I posted like a 5-second clip the other day of the esport experience, and I just got destroyed by someone's lag. And that was basically the story of the NA and the EU races for me. Just quite unlucky, a few mistakes off my own back, but yeah, really, really getting unfortunate with people crashing and kind of rolling into me or lagging back and killing me as well. It was just very, very frustrating, which kind of made me question why I wasted so much time and put so much time into it just to not even score points. And, you know, so like a person like me, like some people be really happy just even qualifying for it. And to begin with, I was happy because the lap times to even make in, especially on the NA side, were absolutely nuts. I'm not sure if anyone's played it, but I think the cutoff was about a 2:08.6-ish, which was nuts. But also on that front as well, I'm not sure the reasoning why RF do this, because it didn't used to be the case back when I was playing before I quit the game the first time round. But they give everyone like a solid 24 hours to qualify, and if this is now being considered an esport, you know, it is a sanctioned esport now, it's part of, I don't know what organisation it is. I'm going to crash here again, I keep scrubbing it. God damn it, what's wrong with me? Yeah, sorry, so it's meant to be an esport now. So why don't we replicate real life conditions and have X amount of time to qualify? Like, even like I prefer how Aerial does it. You know, release the track maybe half an hour before the actual racing. You get your qualifying in and you go. Because I'm not sure what the situation is in America at the moment. I'm not sure if people are on spring break or whatever, but depending on what age people are, you can literally sit there. If you don't want to go to bed, you don't have to. You can spend 24 hours straight grinding the track and just really ingraining that muscle memory in. And it does create an unfair advantage in my opinion, but that's just me bitching. At the end of the day, it's just one man's opinion. I'm interested to know what you guys think, if you prefer the unlimited kind of format for qualifying, or if you prefer it being timed and you only get maybe like an hour or so, something like that. But that was just my thoughts on it. It didn't go well. It didn't go to plan. I mean, I'm glad I made it in regardless, but still scoring points would have been nice, even if it was my first race back. On the bike side of things, there's not a whole lot that's been interesting me as of late. As I say, we have got nationals coming up, which I'm going to be doing a little bit of practicing for to see how that goes. And I really, really want to get back into the swing of just making videos, because I suppose it is a little bit of like a stress release for me. It does let me vent a bit, and I do feel over the last couple of weeks or so I've been a little bit stressed. I won't lie. I'm not going to get into things too much, as you know, but just know that I do consider this an outlet, and the lack of videos as well. Whilst it's been a case of not enjoying the game so much, I have always kind of stuck to the idea of, if I'm not enjoying what I'm doing, then I'm not going to make videos for it, because I'm pretty sure that will come across in the videos as well. Finally got over this jump, I remembered it that time. Quite a short track actually, I feel like I've only just hit it a minute or so ago. But yeah, I'm not going to make videos on something that I'm not enjoying, so hopefully this is the beginning of getting back into the swing of things again. And there was a few people that's left comments over the last few days asking where the videos are at, so I know that there's at least a couple of people out there that kind of look forwards to it each and every day, so thank you everyone for the continued support as well, and we'll see how it goes moving forwards. I plan on not live streaming the outdoors series, but I will be recording it. I'll probably end up rage quit one or two. There's something about outdoors for me that I do not gel very well with. I'm much more of an indoor rider, both on bikes and on sim as well. There's something about outdoors that I just can't get to grips with. I don't know if it's the just wide open pace everywhere or what. I much more prefer being kind of slower and precise, just hitting the triples out of the bowl turns and just getting a flow that way, but to each of their own. Oh, land that, thank you. I did, people were asking where the sim races were and if I recorded them. I didn't record any of the NA ones because I just wanted to kind of like ride stress-free and see how it goes, and in my opinion sim takes a hell of a lot more concentration than bikes, and even if I've got music on in the background, I do really struggle to try and go at a somewhat decent pace, because I'm not sure, I don't care what anyone else says, my personal opinion is sim is the harder game, and you need to concentrate a hell of a lot more, put a lot more of time and dedicate a lot more hours to it in general to be somewhat competitive, and a lot of the time I don't have that time. Luckily the last week or so I've been okay, you know, I've not been making videos, so for the most part I've just been grinding sim. Outside of that, I've been playing a bunch of CS with my friends as well, kind of get back into the swing of CS, although I've got about 1,000 hours on CS, and it's been a good couple of years since I've played it, so obviously all of that skill is now gone. It's out the window. It's as if I've basically never played it, especially since I don't really play many other keyboard and mouse games, so I've just lost my aim, I've lost my movement and all sorts. So I played a game, you know what happens in CS when you don't play for so long, you lose your rank, and I played a game and it put me MG2. Now, I had to buy a Smurf account that was silver, because I'm literally like silver elite-ish level right now. Like that is what level this Smurf is, and I'm literally kind of going neutral in score. So that is such a massive drop off, but nonetheless I'm having fun kind of running 5-mans with the Discord that I'm in, and we've also been playing some like Black Ops 3 Zombies, like custom maps and such. So I've just been trying to just get away from the motocross side of things and just enjoy my gaming a bit more. So it's quite nice then, where how do I explain it? So I was making videos every day on bikes or sim, but then also in my free time I was also still playing those games as well, which just it's far too much, and it's quite nice to be able to branch out and play other things and then come back to this and enjoy it a little bit more. Even though I do feel like my speed has definitely suffered. You can see I'm not riding around the fastest right now, but hopefully you're enjoying it nonetheless. This track is very enjoyable, by the way. It's got a very nice flow to it. I'm sure I'm probably not doing it much justice with all the crashing that I'm doing, but yeah, thank you very much, G-Dub, for giving us something new and exciting to play. I've seen nothing but positive comments on the MXP mods thread. I'm pretty sure it's rated 5 stars as well right now, so very, very impressive. I don't see many tracks that kind of get 5 stars and get left on 5 stars, so thank you ever so much. I don't think I have a whole lot more to cover. I've kind of explained where I've been. I want to say that I'm going to be back for a good amount of time, but we shall see over the next coming days and weeks what my mind frame is like. I feel like it's a little bit of like a Thailand situation as well right now, where you play kind of the same genre for so long, and you feel like you're almost getting burnt out on it. But I'm going to try and not really play these games unless I'm recording, just to not burn myself out, and hopefully just enjoy it a bit more overall. And I'm hoping that with the upcoming MX Bikes National season, that'll add a little bit more life and a bit more interest for me, and I might even start trying recording those sim races. I probably won't talk through them like I used to with live streaming the MX Bikes races, just because, as I say, I'm not very good at the game and I need a whole lot more concentration to even do somewhat reasonable, but we shall see. And I did have the plan on recording and uploading one or both of the EU races on Parla, but yeah, Moto 1 did not go well at all. I just kind of, again, the wheels fell off halfway through the race and kept crashing a lot. And then Moto 2 rage quit, because in that clip that you saw, that was the start of Moto 2, and they're just getting really unlucky. But you know, it is what it is. We'll move forwards and hopefully on to bigger and better things as well. So thank you everyone that has been very supportive in my time off. Hopefully I can kind of redeem myself a bit for you and get back on the wagon and put out some good content that you all enjoy. And G-Dub, keep these tracks coming. Really, really enjoy it. Thank you everyone ever so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day, whatever it is you're up to, until catch you in the next video. Peace.
I'm working hard, I'm sacrificing my life, I'm sacrificing my mind, I'm sacrificing my sanity, but most importantly, I'm sacrificing my time. Boy, I feel fine, I feel like I am a king. Honestly, I can't complain, even with faith that's the size of a grain of some salt, I will still move a mountain and do what I want. I got